This is the LoveLine 1-minute warning. Sex, drugs, disease, and addiction served up fresh in 50 seconds. Adam's occasional humor and Drew's plethora of knowledge unleashed in 40 seconds. The world's dumbest callers can be heard coast to coast in 30 seconds. And life gets just a little bit better in only 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew,
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
LoveLine.
It is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, the guest is the love that the two hosts find between each other.
Once again.
Lit will be in here tomorrow night, though.
That and the love you seem to experience with your listeners.
That's right. I love each and every one of them, just as long as they play nice. Lit are not only a good band, but a good bunch of guys. So they'll be in here tomorrow night. And then Stone Temple Pilots, who I've never met.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Huh.
Nobody
You're
in that band.
You're such a big star, though. I understand that.
I'm a huge star.
Have
What
they
do you mean
sought you out?
big?
Huge.
Colossal.
Colossal.
Yeah. I'm a huge sea-level star, and
Whatever.
no, I've never met Stone Temple Pilots. So they'll be
Somebody
out
came
here.
to me today and asked, what has Adam got to be miserable about? Why is he so miserable all the time?
That's the beauty of me. Let me tell you something. I have not let fame or fortune ruin my misery. I'm no, here's what I've done in my life. I've realized I'm not miserable. I'm just a little strung out right now because, for instance,
Because you have to work. Yeah.
Oh.
For instance.
the Corollas. Well, you know how some families are allergic to certain substances and it just runs in their blood?
Milk or, dairy
Yeah,
products.
they can be passed along from one generation to the next.
Yeah.
For Corollas,
Work.
it's work.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I've seen it.
I mean, my dad was and is a slacker for the most part. His father was a sort of no-count musician who, was barely employed, who let mom do all the work and did some womanizing and was killed in a car crash on the way to a rare gig. When my dad was like 16 or something like that. But I come from a long line of Italian male slackers. I should be sitting out front of some general store somewhere
Whistling at women.
in Italy. Like drunk by noon, like making cat calls and maybe playing like a little trumpet or a fiddle or something.
And then bocce ball at night.
Bocce ball at night and a good long 4-hour nap every day. Not because I'm tired from work, but because I'm loaded at 11:15 in the morning.
But you were going to say about your working, and you said...
well, like tomorrow, for instance, we're shooting Hanukkah with Goldberg, the famous wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to kick some Santa ass, by the way. But, we got an 8 o'clock call time tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night is Politically Incorrect from the Playboy Mansion.
Uh-oh.
That's for me. I think you're doing it another night. I hope you're doing it tomorrow night, and I'm not doing it till Wednesday. But I'm pretty sure I'm doing it tomorrow night, and you're doing it another night.
I'm pretty sure it's next week. It better be next week, or I was supposed to do it today.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing it tomorrow.
Are they doing it 2 weeks there? Because I got a choice of a Monday or a Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I chose a Monday.
Oh, if it's not tomorrow, I'm going to be excited.
Yeah. One of us is in trouble. One of us is wrong.
I hope it's me.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope it is too.
We got to call Howard during the break or something and try to figure that out. But the point is Now you got me excited, you son of a bitch. I could possibly be getting out of something. But the point is the Playboy, Politically Incorrect, films at 8:30 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much leave the house at 7:45.
Don't come home.
Go on through. I'll be home at 12:30.
Yeah.
That's 17 hours. No big deal. Feeling good. I'll get myself a nice 6 hours of miserable, tormented sleep tonight. And I like to torture myself because I don't sleep as well when I know that thing's going
what's
off.
a shame? If you really enjoyed your work, it would be like
Oh, it'd
the
be
whole
great,
time.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Mary, you're 19. I do enjoy this show, though. I
This
really
one.
do. Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
you know, listen, the fact that we drag our butts in here, both of us after long days, and we are into it every night, speaks for itself. I think. I mean, we're kind of into it, but you know what I mean.
Listen, I'm not trying to get any sympathy or sound
No.
like some sort of prince, but I do feel compelled to say that I make plenty of money and should have quit this show a year and a half ago.
But we're into this. Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
We certainly are. Mary?
That's a damn lie, and you know it.
All right. We're not into it every night, but 2 or 3 nights a week, we're into it. Let's be fair. Mary?
Yes.
What's going on?
I went to the doctor today because yesterday I had, me and my boyfriend were having sex and our condom broke.
Uh-oh.
And I went to go get a morning after pill, but he just gave me a birth control pill and told me to take 4 of them today and 4 tomorrow.
That's what the morning after pill is.
But-
Morning after pill is just a birth control pill.
But, it's okay then?
That's what it is. You can get it prepackaged as something called Prevens or Plan B,
Yeah, that's what I
but you can also take Ovral, Low Ovral, Alest. There's even the triphasic pills. You can take all these different pills, and you just take them. It's the very point I always make about this pill. Not only does it work like the usual birth control pill, it is the birth control pill.
Oh, I didn't see because I was reading Glamour or whatever, and it told me to call 1-800 or 188, not too late.
That's to get the prepackaged stuff.
Yeah,
But it's a little less expensive sometimes if they've got the pill on hand just to give you the packages.
Yeah, that's what he gave me, but it's kind of like my doctor just gets you in and out.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if he wasn't really listening to me. He just
Well,
handed
No.
Now, which one is it? Which pill do you get?
It's just the regular birth control pill package.
What's the name of the package?
I don't know.
Why don't you read what's on the package?
I don't even know. It's not
All
even.
right. Mary, but I'm glad you had the presence of mind to go get the morning after combination.
Yeah. God bless you.
So just take that.
You're one of our heroines.
That's right.
Really.
All right.
Okay.
And God
thanks.
bless Glamour for have something of worth in those pages.
Well, it was just an ad, I think, wasn't it? Mary?
There's a little thing in it.
It was a little blurb.
Yeah, and what happens if I don't know if you don't want to get pregnant, what you can do.
All right.
Good.
I'm softening my stance on those magazines.
Right behind a 14-page article called "Blow Your Way to the Top." 25 tips to work your way up the corporate ladder through sexual means. Listen, I saw a Vogue lying around somewhere the other day, and I just looked at the front, and it was 10 erogenous zones. He doesn't know about, or for him. And I started reading it. I started thumbing through it. And it was underneath the armpit and along the upper arm. He'll go insane. It's he'll go insane because he thinks he's going to get a BJ in 5 minutes. He's not going insane because you're mussing with his bicep.
He's going insane because he's bored.
He's going insane because he figures, listen, if this chick's licking my armpit, her mouth's going to be in my crotch in a matter of moments. He's not going to go insane. Believe me, I don't know who they test this crap out on, by the way.
Women.
They must. Let me tell you, the erogenous zone for the man is the penis. That's it. The small circles you do around the inner thigh, how the behind the knee is an erogenous zone and all that. Nonsense. Here's what behind the knee is good for. If the penis has been burnt off somehow, if there's some kind of, oil pipe explodes and the guy's genitalia is completely destroyed and beyond repair, then start licking the inside of his knee.
Out of sympathy. Not because you're going to get anything from the guy.
Listen, at that point, you're cutting your losses, you're taking what you can get.
Right.
But here's what I want to say as a guy, and I think I speak for all men. If you're not going to do anything except for lick the backside of the knee, then go ahead and lick the backside of the knee. Fine. I'll take the effort. But if you're working your way up to a BJ or some intercourse, get right to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, the pornos aren't filled with images
licking
for
the
men.
inside of a knee.
Yeah.
It's like saying men love hamburgers, right? Yeah. Yes. Well, what if we just took it and gave them half a pickle and then a little crumble of ground beef, and then we spread a little dollop of mayo on their finger? They could consume the entire burger, just sort of one little smear at a time. No, we want the whole goddamn thing, and we don't need 5 things going into it. We want one big fat thing we can put our mouth into. These ridiculous articles. I'd love the guy who'd inspired this article. I'd love to talk to this guy. 10 erogenous. 10.
Don't you want to call him down here to kick his ass?
I really do. Yeah, that's my new policy now. Anyone I disagree
but
with.
It's such waste of time and energy.
Oh, and it gets them going all these different directions.
Maybe that's where the glass ceiling is sort of created.
Yeah.
Women are held down by this crap.
Tyler?
Hey, how you doing?
You're 15. What's up?
Yeah, Dr. Drew, I just want to congratulate you on drdrew.com.
Thanks, Tyler.
It's helped me out a lot of situations.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Your free condoms, too, has helped me out a lot of sticky situations.
Whatever.
Fantastic. All right.
Whatever you
Anyway,
mean by that.
I called you guys about a month ago. I'm the stalker guy, if you remember me. The 15-year-old that was obsessed with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounding vaguely familiar. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, anyway, and you guys told me that it's nothing really to worry about. And all it's really done in the last month has gotten really, really worse.
Well, maybe now it's something to worry about. What's happening?
A couple nights ago, I was digging through her trash.
What were we looking for?
I don't
He
know.
was hungry. Yeah, all right.
I don't know what I was looking for. And it's really...
Well, wait a minute. How old is she?
She is 14 now.
She doesn't have trash at 14. Her parents have trash.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I discovered last night.
He was just trying to get a piece of her.
Yeah.
See.
I know, but how do you know which lean cuisine she ate? You know what I mean?
What? How long were you with this woman, girl?
I never dated her.
Oh yeah,
I was
that's healthy.
just kinda like,
What is your ultimate goal? Would it be like a tampon or a maxi pad or what? You know, when you were going through the garbage, do you think you're going to find a piece of her ass or something in there? I mean, what are you going to find in there? You know what I mean?
I really couldn't tell you because I didn't know what I was looking for.
What did you come up with?
I came up with some old schoolwork of hers.
Nice. Well, that's a keeper.
That's about it.
Okay.
And anyway, my friends are even starting to be creeped out from me now.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get into that violent capacity. I've had a couple dreams and nightmares and stuff about doing that kind of stuff.
Now, why is it you're so obsessed with somebody you've never had a relationship with?
Probably because I never had a relationship with her. That's probably why.
Yeah, but then what about the rest of the women on the planet you've never had a relationship with?
Well, I don't know. If I haven't really wanted them, then...
I see. All right.
Really
And did you ever ask her out?
Many times.
Oh, many times.
Mm-hmm.
She said no?
She didn't say no, but she didn't say yes. She was kind of like, well, we'll see. You know.
Does she know that she's being stalked?
Yeah, she does now. Because she heard me last time on the show.
Oh, she did?
Oh, yeah, she did, because she came up to me the next day at school and was pretty pissed.
Wow.
And she's probably listening right now.
All right. Well,
Hi.
You sound... I'd like to say hi to her, too, if you don't mind. Hi.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, Tyler?
Yeah, what's up?
You're starting to give me the creeps a little bit.
Well, I'm giving everyone the creeps.
All right. Well, you think you could get yourself a little help before you do something stupid?
Well, where would I go to get that help? I don't...
That's a good question.
Where should I turn to?
Drew, what do you think?
I'm not getting a real feel from this.
I'm starting to get something weird. I'm starting to get, maybe it's just last night or something, but I'm starting to get like a
There's no. It's too matter of fact. There's no. I don't know. Let's assume it's real, which it may not be.
No, you're right. I wasn't getting a true creepiness off him. I was getting a more creepy, like he's making this up. Was the kind of creepiness I was getting. But on the other hand, he said she heard him on the radio.
Maybe part of his story. I don't know. Be that as it may, let's assume it's true. He needs this may evolve into psychotic stalking him. This is the real thing.
Well, listen, he's going through garbage.
If what he's describing is what he's doing, and there is no alternative for him. There's two alternatives: police intervention, or medical intervention.
Well, what do you mean medical intervention?
That he seek help for his mental health.
All right, where does he go for that?
He could start with his doctor. I'm sure the school system has got mental health services there, counseling services.
Really?
He probably will need medication, but if he doesn't, he's going to have something with the law next.
Okay.
He has two choices.
All right. So go to your school and get some counseling. And you know what? I think schools are starting to become hip to this kind of stuff.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I went to school,
They would know what they're talking about. This was. They would never heard of this.
Well, no, here's what counselors did. They went, listen, this guy's going to Stanford. You might want to join the military.
Yeah.
That's what a counselor was for.
Yeah.
He helped you with your schedule. You never you didn't talk to him about anything, did you?
But the kind of stalking that young males were doing really wasn't even known. I mean, adolescence had just been sort of invented a few years before.
Well, I'm sure there are plenty of screwballs out there.
Yeah, but they didn't tell anybody.
Your counselor was more of a warden than he was a
Right.
counselor.
Right,
He was
right.
there. You were trying to avoid the guy, get
Right.
you into trouble. Andrew,
Yeah.
you're 24.
How you doing?
And by the way, if my counselor, Mr. Tomey's listening, kiss my ass.
Anyways,
Ceramics major, please.
for about year and a half or so, I had a eating disorder. A combination of bulimia, and I would just straight starve myself. I started eating again, and I'm seeing a psychiatrist. I'm not medicated because I pretty much refuse to be. But my body, I gained a whole bunch of weight, and what she said to me was because the body had been starved so bad, now that it's now storing food. My question is, when will it kind of go back to normal? When will my metabolism go back to normal?
Well, there's two things that happens. We're using laxatives and that sort of thing also?
Yeah.
All right,
What are you up to now?
I'm up to 265. I was over 300 pounds. I'm 6'2", so.
Yeah, all right.
Well, a lot of what the weight is right now is swelling. You notice your legs are swollen?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a lot of the weight. So it's not so much that you're metabolically sort of so used to trying to cling to any calories that you serve up to your body. It's also that your kidneys been not damaged, but stressed by all this, and now it just hangs on to fluid like crazy. And that takes 1 to 3 months to get better. So there's that fluid part. As far as the behavior of eating and the way in which your body deals with food stuff, again, that's about a 3 to 6 month deal to settle down. You've got to be followed by a dietitian. That's part of treatment for eating disorder. So you have a real structured plan so you don't stay in those fluctuations of intake.
Yeah.
Because that will perpetuate all this stuff.
Yeah, just reading a crazy letter I got from some
Is this
crazy...
a stalker for you?
Yeah.
Did you meet her at Havasu?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and?
Yeah, we hung out.
Oh. Ooh.
Hmm?
Oh,
Hmm?
she's.
Huh?
What, Ann?
She seemed to have had a good time.
Oh, let me see this.
Yeah, read it. I didn't do anything with her, so you can read it out loud if you like. I don't care. When I was in Lake Havasu, when was I there? Like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We had a little party, and this blonde girl.
You are someone
man.
who I've been wanting to meet for a very long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a 6'1" blonde 22-year-old girl was sort of she had a little stalker in her, but she was friendly enough. And
Sob fest.
Oh,
I apologize for my sob fest at the end of the evening.
I was sleeping during that. Apparently, she was crying on the bus.
Why?
Well, because I was sleeping. And you know what it's like when I leave at the end of the night for you.
I know.
Oh my God! I
It's
just
pretty
want to thank you
emotional.
for a night that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
What happened?
All right, so here's the story.
What the hell?
Okay, hold
You're
on.
not going to tell me anyway.
Well, no, I'll tell you everything you want to know. I think you've tried to get a hold of me. I can be kind of hard to reach sometimes. So I'll
What
give you my
happened? What happened? Come
cell
on, come on,
phone.
come on.
First off, I'm going to kill all the writers on the Man Show because I think you've tried to get a hold of me means they've been calling her. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
Either that or they wrote this letter.
No, this is her. They just, well, I got to look into that. No, this is her. This is they've just been calling. I know they got her phone number. All right, here's what happened. I went to Lake Havasu 3 weeks ago. We had a party the last night we were there. Basically, as luck would have it, 35 guys, 35 19-year-old guys who all looked like Jeremy McGrath showed up, and 4 chicks. She was one of the women. she just basically it was like a deer in the headlights every time I was talking to her, and it was weird. It was like out of a movie.
I mean, she was so freaked out about meeting you.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my God!" Yeah, it was like, I usually don't get those kind of fans. I get the one show you do is decent, the other one sucks.
And you're the funny guy, and
yeah, and you're not as ugly as you are on TV.
You're taller.
Yeah, it's like I get sort of the lukewarm fans. But she was really a fan, and she just sat next to me the entire night just with her eyes like wide open, just staring at me the whole time. And I was just sort of being nice to her and talking to her, but and she was like 6'1" and blonde and good looking, but I didn't want to do anything with her because I thought she'd go nuts or something. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but what I mean is if I'd kissed her, then she would have moved out to California. I really think so. Yeah. So I did nothing. So 4 a.m. I decided to call it a night. So I went into my room to go to bed, and then at like 4:15, 4:30, the writers came and woke me up and said, she's crying out in the lobby of the hotel, or you got to come talk to her. She's really upset, So I got up and went out and talked to her for a couple of minutes, and then I gave her a hug and said I'm going back to bed, and then I went back to bed, and then she went onto our bus. We had this rock and roll tour bus, and with some of the riders, she ended up sleeping on the bus on one of the bunks and was up crying all night about me or something, and then left in the morning before I got up. What are you seeing, Adam?
That's for sure.
I have scary.
That is sort of scary behavior.
Well, she's real cute and seemed nice and everything, Now listen, Drew, I've seen your stalker. She's that 10 miles of bad road, 285 pounds. This is this
as
one.
stalkers go, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is stalkers go. This one's 6 foot and all blonde. Yeah.
By the way, your manager's called.
Mm-hmm.
Drew's in trouble.
Oh, really? Oh.
It was today?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You're both off the hook, actually. It's next week.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. What have you become?
Never freak me out like that again. I've never been late or missed anything in my life.
Oh my God, we're just talking about politically incorrect. I thought I was going to Playboy Mansion, and here's it's time to kill yourself when the 6'1" blonde 22-year-old stalker is really a thorn in your side. And yes, you don't have to go to Playboy Mansion tomorrow night. Yeah, go home. I can masturbate and eat a TV dinner. Yeah,
You're gay.
All right, Drew. What do you say we celebrate by eating some microwave popcorn
and a little sword fight?
Yeah, with P. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll speak to Rachel. I can live again.
Release.
Rachel, 18, heard that alcohol reduces effectiveness of birth control. We'll talk to her about that after this.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Saturday, 1300 hours. Your Army Reserve unit has 20 minutes to evacuate a patient from a field hospital.
Easy. Watch that ID.
You perform as a team.
Patient is secure.
Good job, Alpha 4-1.
Skills you learn from us on a weekend will come in handy back at work at your local hospital on Monday.
Patient in arrest.
Stand clear. We have a pulse.
Serve as little as 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year. Visit the Army Reserve at goarmyreserve.com. Paid for by the U.S. Army Reserve.
The biggest name in club music is back with 24 smash hits on 2 unforgettable CDs. It's the Best of Club Mix from K-Tel Cold Front with #1 dance hits by Tag Team, Christine W., Robin, LaBouche, Moby, and more. 2 CDs, 24 non-stop hits. The Best of Club Mix. Pick it up at Best Buy or at KTEL.com.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice.
You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases.
Use a condom.
Every partner. Every time.
We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out. Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick? No, it's out. We don't have to. Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire,
Hot, hot.
clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta. Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad!
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
Yeah. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla, the newly rejuvenated, I should say, Adam Carolla, and that is Dr. Drew, the off-the-hook Dr. Drew. Phone number,
yes.
1-800-LOVE-191, and Lit in here tomorrow night, Stone Temple Pilots in here Wednesday night, and Busy Phillips in here Thursday night. So plenty going on, except for tonight, of course. Rachel.
Yeah?
You're 18.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
I was just wondering if alcohol reduces the effect of birth control pills and what does.
What does?
Like, what reduces the effect of them?
Antibiotics typically do. Almost any medication can.
What is alcohol?
If you used it heavily, it could, but I don't know that it's ever been measured how much it really affects things. You would sure expect that if it significantly lowered its effectiveness, you'd see a lot more problems on college campuses and that sort of thing.
One of my professors said that St. John's wort does also.
Does what?
Reduces the effect.
That makes sense. Yep.
Okay, so is that like an antidepressant or something?
That is an antidepressant, and antidepressants can interfere with the pill.
It's only if you take a lot of it, though, right?
The St. John's wort?
Well, any type of alcohol or.
The alcohol probably, but other pharmacological agents, no, you don't have to take a lot.
Hey, Rachel.
Uh-huh.
You're 18, baby.
Yeah.
You take the pill, smoke a little weed, have a beer in the park once in a while.
Mm.
All right, baby?
Okay.
And take it easy with everything else, all right?
All right.
You're 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're not taking St. John's wort, are you?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
Bye.
You got professors at junior college?
What? No, I don't go to junior college.
Oh, you're out of school?
High school.
Oh. Well, are you're going to regular college?
Yeah.
Which one?
University of Michigan.
All righty. go.
Wolverines? No, Michigan State.
Wait a minute. No, yeah, that is Wolverines.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, baby.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Yeah.
Next to that train station.
Oh, yeah. Where
was-
were we?
We were at Eastern Michigan University.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Why?
It was a good dinner. I remember it was a nice. Oh wait, that train station?
It was,
No, I'm thinking of something else. Yeah.
where the train went by and it was like this far away from the.
Yeah. It was good times anyway.
Yeah.
Tanya,
Yeah.
you're 28.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, I just have I don't need any medical advice. I just have the situation, okay?
All right, go.
Kind of a weird situation. Okay, well, me and my fiance were going out for about 2 years, and he, long story, make a long story short, he
Way to make that story short, by the way.
had an internet problem, if you know what I mean,
A porn internet problem?
Yeah. And he had gone home. He had gone home to visit his family, and he had happened to go to a bar. And some guy was wanting to know if he wanted to make a video to make some money. So he came home, and I had no idea what was going on. And he ended up making a video with my video camera of people in their rooms, having sex and things like that. And and then going on the internet and having, net meetings with other girls and things like that. And he made a video of himself doing things to himself and things like that. And we have a 2-year-old daughter.
Fantastic.
And
Fantastic.
we're separated
God
now, and he's acting like nothing happened, and he's acting like a real jerk. And I was just wondering what you guys thought, how I should handle this situation.
Well, does your daughter spend time with him?
Yes.
How much time?
About 40%.
Uh-huh.
Not unsupervised?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But see, he's not the kind of he's a very normal person. He had a problem. He had a problem. He's not like a weirdo or anything like that.
He had some other problem too?
No, I don't think so.
all right.
What are you referring to?
You keep calling it a problem.
He had and he went to counseling and things like that.
What was the problem?
I don't think it's a child pornography problem.
What was the problem he went to? What was the problem he went to counseling for?
I don't know. Sexual, adult sexual.
Okay.
Compulsion and addiction.
Yeah.
Is he an addict in any other way?
No.
Really?
He's perfectly normal in any other way. I had no idea.
All right.
It was
Well,
we were together for about 2 or 3 years.
Here's one of my
and
concerns.
I had no idea.
One of my concerns is that people who are sexual compulsives very frequently, or not infrequently, have been sexually abused in childhood. And people who are sexually abused in childhood have about a 60% chance of abusing children.
Yeah, but
I know that sounds. Hold on, 60 sounds bad, but it still means there's a 40% chance he's not going to rape your daughter.
Yeah, I don't think that he's like that.
Okay.
And I wouldn't let him take my daughter if I thought
Here's
he was
here's
like
the
that.
acid test.
But hold on, Tana.
Uh-huh.
Your antenna ain't so good.
Right.
Because you had a kid with this guy. He was your fiance. And you just got done saying that for years you had no idea what he was like.
Well, it was for a few years. Yeah, 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. You started a family with a sex addict.
Yeah, but
So your gut feeling on guys, whether hey, listen, if I don't think he was safe enough for my daughter, I wouldn't. You ain't a good yardstick to measure people by, are you?
oh yes, actually I am.
You are.
Yeah.
How'd you miss it so badly on this one?
How'd 2 years slip by with the sex addict?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it doesn't mean if.
Oh, except for that.
sex
Okay, except for
addict
that. Oh, no,
means
except for
it.
that. Yeah.
Except for having a kid with the crazy sex
Well,
addict.
here is the acid. Here is the acid. The acid
But
test.
just because I'm not trying to defend it, but just because he's a sex addict doesn't mean he's going to abuse a child.
Here is the acid test.
But listen. Would you rather leave your guy off with a sex addict or an arsonist? I go arsonist. Hey, wait in the car while I burn down this apartment building.
I have gone through exactly what you guys are thinking, and I seriously doubt.
All right,
Well,
go
the
ahead.
question
Sorry,
is,
Drew.
Tana, hey, listen.
Okay.
The question is, this is what will determine the probability of this guy being that kind of person is, were you sexually abused as a child?
No.
Okay.
Everything was good with you.
And he wasn't either.
All right.
And I don't, it has
Well,
nothing
you
to
don't
do-
you don't know that for sure.
No, I don't know that for sure, but I am pretty sure that
Okay.
has nothing
All
to
right.
do with children.
Okay.
Is
All right.
he manic depressive?
Okay. No.
All right. Listen,
Exactly. It came out of nowhere.
I believe you. All right. All right. Doesn't really
And believe
exist.
me, I'm a good mother, and I am a good sense of people, and
I know.
You know, and believe me, I would not.
Listen, I don't think you're giving yourself credit when you say good sense. I'd say impeccable. You were engaged to a sex addict and a kid with him.
No, I'm not anymore.
Okay, there you go. One more argument for your impeccable taste.
I just wanted to know what you guys. Okay.
Well, we just told you.
I've gone through what all you guys are saying. Okay, I
All right,
just want
babe.
to know what I should do now.
Well, listen, you trust this guy
Yeah.
100%, so what are you worried about? Give him the kid. All right?
No, I know
Enjoy.
it. No, I would never take away the daughter. I think
Good.
That's bad.
Very good.
You know.
All right, just be more careful next time, that's all. He's in counseling, fine.
He needs to be supervised, and
Yeah.
if you have concerns, you got to appeal to the courts.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't have those.
You don't have concerns though, so enjoy.
All right, let's.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. She called because she seemed like she had concerns
Of course she
until
does.
we brought up her concerns,
course she
and
has
then she didn't have the concerns anymore.
Who wouldn't have concerns? This guy doing all this weird crap.
Well, just because you bring a couple of strangers back to your house and videotape them having sex, and
then you set the camera up for yourself and send it out to your friends. And
hold on, set the camera up on yourself, and you're filmed doing things to yourself.
Yes.
Quote, things to
Yeah.
yourself. That suggests that there may be some problem emotionally.
Yeah, by the way.
Maybe some problem. And then the next sentence out of he videotaped himself doing things to himself is, I'm a pretty good judge of character. And listen, everybody, here's my thing. It doesn't take 10 things to make you nuts in my book. One will do. You kill somebody, fine, you're nuts. Or you're dangerous. You know what I mean? It's just one thing.
Yeah.
Videotaping yourself doing things to yourself, done.
Yeah.
Something's up. The one thing. I don't care if everything else you do under the sun is perfect and in accordance with the Bible. That one thing, deal breaker.
Yeah.
That's enough. You videotape yourself doing things to yourself and put it out on the internet. Fine. Good enough reason not to be alone with the little girl.
Yes.
Diana,
Hi.
you're 18.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. You know, I don't mean to gush, but I really have to say that you guys are really incredible, and Dr. Drew, you deserve so much thanks for what you do in your website.
Oh, thanks,
It's
Diana.
just both of you guys are amazing, and I really appreciate you guys a lot. I've been listening to you for years, so.
Great.
What are you seeing, Adam? What about my website? I'm nappingfoff.com. Have you checked that one out?
No, but I've seen the Man Show.
Oh, okay, very good.
Excellent.
Thank you, baby.
Excellent.
You're not from Lake Havasu, are you?
No, I'm
I
from
was just-
Seattle.
Yeah, I was just
Good
thinking
enough.
that was Laura.
All right. I'll tell you, it ain't bad. All right, so
Having a fan?
Yeah, I should protect her, or freeze her, or something for the future. Anyway, what's up there, Diana?
Basically, I've been struggling with anorexia for about 4 years now, and I don't remember not being able. I don't remember being able to eat normally, and I wonder if people really get over this.
Some people don't. For some people, it is a chronic condition. In fact, many.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean? It just kills them eventually?
No. It's something they have to deal with to a more or less degree of intensity over time. In other words, there may be periods of time when you don't think about it, you're eating normally, but stressors come on, your mood starts to have problems, and all of a sudden here comes this thing again.
Yeah.
And it may go on for long periods of time, and you've got to constantly have ways of dealing with it to keep it in remission.
Okay.
All
Yep.
right?
Can you do that, Diana?
Whether it's going to support groups or meeting with a therapist or meeting with a dietitian, having a lot of structure around really helps.
Okay.
All right, and it's like dealing with any other chronic condition. Sometimes you just have, like
Right.
if you had a blood pressure problem or something else, you'd have to be treated regularly for it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't feel bad about having it. That's this disease is all about feeling bad about yourself.
Mhm.
Okay, so don't heap that on top of already feeling bad.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
All right. Hey, well, don't sound like you're going to cry.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Then I'll feel bad about myself.
No, I love you guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, baby.
Bye.
All right, take care of yourself.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. I would say that everybody has some food issue.
Yeah.
And it's just like 1 to 10. Some people are 10. No one is below a 1. Most people are probably 3.5 or 4.
Yeah.
There's not a person I know doesn't think, geez, I shouldn't be eating that, or I ate too much of that.
Feels guilt, remorse.
I feel
and
bad.
Shame,
I should have done
shame.
that. I'm not going to do that again.
Or binge on chocolates and things.
Yeah, have like spaz out,
or everybody vomits and takes a bunch of laxatives, right?
Oh, I know I do.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
All right. Thank you very much.
No, but that's right. That people do have it. It's like there's a threshold afterwards, though it becomes a disorder.
Right.
It's like other forms of substance use too, and they're genetic. And
there's other forms of substance abuse. It's just there's people that have never had a drink or never done a line of Coke, or this is something that everyone does, and that I think everybody has some issues about, and at one time or another, and it's just a matter of where the threshold is. Jessica?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
You having thoughts of hurting people?
Yeah.
All right. Why?
I don't know. I've been obsessed with knives for like 2 years now.
Oh boy.
And like it's scaring my friends around me and stuff.
Oh, what, do you carry a knife?
No, but I've tried to hurt somebody. I almost chased somebody with a knife once.
You really?
Yep.
Wow. All right. Well, hold on a second.
Okay.
All right, because we got to take a break.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to come back. And don't stab anybody. We're only going to be gone for like 4 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then we'll tell you what you need to do, all right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Jessica's on hold over there. We'll take a little break. Drew, do you have to start gearing down, slamming the coffee mug? The headphones are off. You're backing out of here. You're out.
I got to pee.
Wow, again?
Yeah.
You got a real problem.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after this.
We about to get funky, yo.
This is LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
Oh, we'll be right back.
How was school today, Rebecca?
We learned what the Earth was like a long time ago, way back in the 1990s.
Oh.
Grandpa, did you ever taste water?
Oh, my, no. By the time I was a boy, water, if you could find it, was pretty much unfit to drink. But I hear tell, long ago, children used to make lemonade with actual tap water and drink it on hot, sunny days.
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes they'd fill balloons with water and toss them at each other and laugh, or run through the sprinkler singing and carrying on. And then after a day of playing, their folks would put them in a tub, fill it with water and bubbles, and scrub them until they were squeaky clean.
Wow. Why didn't people try to save the water?
Well, I guess they didn't think one person could make a difference.
Thousands of Americans make a difference every day. For example, over 900 million tons of untreated sewage is no longer discharged into our nation's waters. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
Okay, class. This part of the museum is known as the Hall of Trees.
What's a tree?
Large plants that once covered much of the Earth. This is a full-scale model of a maple tree.
What are those green things?
Those were called leaves. They took in sunlight, nourished the tree, expelled oxygen, creating air for people to breathe.
People didn't breathe out of air tanks?
No, then air was everywhere. The sky was blue, even the ocean was blue.
The ocean was blue?
And filled with fish.
What's a fish?
When you protect the Earth, you protect your health and that of your children. We're making progress. There has been a significant improvement. 20 years ago, air pollution in Los Angeles exceeded health standards on 4 out of every 5 days. But we still have a long way to go.
Here's the Hall of Weather. Press that button and you'll hear a rainfall.
Why'd they need rain?
Without rain, a flower couldn't grow.
What's a flower?
One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
Personally, I'm so sick of hearing about the environment.
I know. What's everyone so worried about?
51 million Americans live in areas where the air is officially classified as unhealthy to breathe.
It's a big world, and it's been here a long time.
Yeah, we're talking years and years and years.
The Center for Disease Control says that 94,000 people get sick every year from contaminated water. 900 of those people die.
It's all in their heads.
It's media hype.
The average American dumps at least 20 pounds of household toxins down the drain every year. most of which ends up in the drinking water supply.
Personally, I drink tap water. I mean, it's not like we're in Bangladesh.
Personally, I feel fine. I mean, I ask you, seriously, who's really getting hurt here?
5.8 million children died last year as a result of unsafe drinking water.
Not me or my kids, right, Billy? Billy? Where are you?
Can one person make a difference? Today, 66% of our rivers and lakes are safe for fishing and swimming, a third more than in 1970. One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
And now, Vince and Larry, the crash test dummies, with a lullaby.
Crumple, crumple, little car. When you crash, it's au revoir.
If on dumb luck you rely, through the windshield they will fly.
Keep your children off the streets. Put your kids in safety seats.
Crumple, crumple, little car. Don't be dummies like we are. Gee, Vince, I'm kind of sleepy now.
Okay, Larry, just crash anywhere.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids' safety belts. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Yeah, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Just let a world-class fart go in here about 30 seconds ago. But no smell, just all sound. Right, Drew?
So far, yeah.
That's right. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191 when we left off. Again, Lit in here tomorrow night, and then Stone Temple Pilots in here Wednesday. When we left off, we were speaking to Jessica. Jessica's 15. She obsesses over knives a little bit.
Feels very aggressive and hurtful.
Sounds a little dangerous. Jessica?
Yeah.
Where's your dad?
In the living room?
Okay. Dead? No,
No.
still alive?
Yes.
Was anyone violent with you?
I don't think so.
No? Why? Where do you think you get your violence?
I don't know.
Where did you learn that? Did you ever see people being violent?
Not really.
Well, what do you mean, not really?
Sometimes my dad would be, kind of.
Your dad would be violent.
Yeah.
That's what we'd figure.
With you or you and your mom?
With my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of way it happens. All right, so what happened with the one time when you thought about stabbing somebody?
There was some girl I didn't like, and I don't know, she just got on my nerves, so I got a knife, and I was going to go chase her, but they stopped me.
Who's they?
My mom and my friends.
Oh, that's good. All right, well, you know it's a little problem, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to work out well, you and the knives thing. It's not a happy marriage.
Don't get in any gangs.
Okay.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, be careful who you're hanging out with, and listen, you got to get a little counseling if this anger thing's going to be too much. Here's the deal. It's just, it's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to be good for whoever you stab. But ultimately, it's going to screw you up.
It may feel good in the moment to sort of release all that anger in some way, but understand that you have to numb up a lot of other parts of yourself in order to carry that out. And those are the parts that are hurting so badly and are causing all this rage in the first place.
You have friends? You have people you can talk to?
Yeah, my friends, but they're kind of scared of me, too.
Yeah. Well, what about, you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
What about just knowing what you're doing and not doing it?
Finding other ways to act that out, maybe sports or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, full contact kickboxing or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Once.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm telling you, I've been around boxers my whole life. They're amongst the mellower people you're ever going to want to meet.
And they're killers.
Yeah, they're killers, but they're so... Listen, if you beat the crap out of one of those heavy bags for an hour a day, you're done. I mean, it's all out, whatever it is. You got kind of wrung like a sponge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, seriously, I know it sounds kind of ridiculous, but what about, swinging a heavy bag in the garage or something and banging on that half hour a day?
It sounds okay.
Or just going for 5-mile run or something. Just, I mean, you got to like blow off steam.
Mhm.
It does help you, especially if you're angry.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you do that?
Okay.
Well, listen, if you want to stab the bag, fine. All right?
So I should like see help for it.
Yes. I would, yeah. Why don't you talk to a counselor at school? Just tell her, just say, you find yourself thinking angry thoughts sometimes, and you don't like that. And
See,
you
in
don't
days,
know what to do about it.
In days,
What's that?
Why don't you go to
school.
Why not?
Oh, all right.
I don't know.
Tried to stab someone?
You're 15. Why aren't you in school?
Because I don't know. I didn't go to school a lot, so I don't go anymore.
Right.
Well, Jessica, that's
doesn't someone want you to go to school?
Huh?
Don't they ask you why you're not going to school?
No.
That is pretty heavy, Jessica. How are you going to function in the world without some ability to join society?
You're not homeschooled, are you?
No.
What do your parents think about you not going to school?
They don't say anything.
Okay. Hey, Jessica.
Oh.
You're going to have to take care of yourself a little bit here.
Mhm.
You're going to have to see about getting back in school.
Yeah.
Your parents may not care, unfortunately, and I know that's the source of some of your anger.
That's
a lot of your
that is
anger.
Amazing to me. I can't even like imagine that.
Yeah, my parents are that way. Jessica?
Yeah.
You're going to have to take care of yourself. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But don't take care of yourself by stabbing somebody.
Okay.
Get yourself some help.
Okay.
Go to school and enroll.
I will.
The days of yore, you'd say, well, you could join the military.
Yeah, but she's 15.
But you know what I mean? That's where that energy would go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kill some Germans or Japanese or Koreans or Vietnamese.
Then come back and beat the crap out of your kids.
North Vietnamese, not all Vietnamese. It's important to make that distinction. So the South Vietnamese, those were our allies. All right. Nicole?
Hi.
Nicole, you're 19. What's up?
Yeah, my boyfriend, I just lost my virginity, and he wants to have anal sex, but I heard that it's outlawed in Tucson, and I want to know if that's true.
In Tucson.
Yeah. Yeah, federal marshal's going to bust right out of your closet
Yeah,
the
that's
second
what I
he
thought.
enters you.
I didn't get that whole concept. I was just like, I don't know if that's true or not, or...
Arizona has some weird laws. That could be one.
Well, listen, there's a lot of stuff on the books from a lot of years ago.
That nobody's bothered just to take away.
Yeah.
And by the way, would you like to be the state senator that stands up and goes, excuse me, I have a motion?
Yeah, you'd be known as the guy who made anal rape legal.
It's like an Ally McBeal series, you know?
But, I mean, listen, there's a lot of stuff that says, like, when you're elected to city government, you get a pig.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It was put there with the best of intentions 140 years ago.
Yeah.
It just seems a little dated now.
But you had just lost your virginity?
Yes.
What's with this guy that he's
moving right ahead?
You guys at U of A or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why he wants to. I don't know. I don't want to do that.
Then stay with that thought.
Okay.
All right.
How long ago did you lose the virginity?
2 months ago.
2 months, and he's tired of the intercourse already, huh?
I guess. That's what I don't get. I don't get if I'm bad or what.
See this? How women, Jesus,
I love
guys.
when they do that. Yeah.
Ugh.
God bless you.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we were down there, did we get a bunch of questions about this? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But listen, are you at the University of Arizona?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Go Wildcats.
Okay, thank you.
What does he do?
He goes to the U too.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's a freshman on the football team.
All right. Well, that's where he gets his confidence. All right, listen, slow down.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And it's not that you aren't good. There's
Okay.
nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Nothing.
Thank you.
All right.
Wait, Drew.
Yeah.
I think you're so attractive. I know, all the girls call and say Adam's cute, but I think you're
What nights
really
what nights would
attractive.
that be, Drew? 'Cause
Adam,
I've never
you're
been
really
there.
cute too.
Yeah, but Drew's hot.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, he's hunky. There's no doubt about it. I admit that. Lindsay?
Uh-huh.
And he blows the mean schwanz, too, I'll tell you that. Lindsay?
I'm here.
Yeah, you're 18. What's up?
I just had a question about one of my friends at work had been discussing the option of her getting breast implants, and she was saying, but insurance only covers breast reductions if you have back problems.
Right.
And that's something that I've been experiencing the last year and a half about. And I did not know if it was true and if it is possible to go about doing it. I am 18, if it's possible to go about doing it without family finding out until, obviously, they'd find out after. But the whole process of going through it.
What size are you?
About a 34D.
Nice rack. Yeah. And what size the rest of you?
About a 5, 6, 7, 8. Not that big, but
5, 6, 7, 8.
Size 5'6".
Ah, I see. Where'd the 7, 8?
You're 5'6". Where's the 7'8"? How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Listen, I ain't Helen Gurley Brown here. You know, you say 5, 6, 7, 8. I expect the next word to be Shamil Shamazel. Haas and Fever Incorporated. I don't know what the 5, 6, 7, 8 means. So, what do you? How much you weigh?
We got to talk to her. Wait.
Shush up. How much?
About 130.
All right, hold on a second. All right?
Okay.
All right. We'll always get back to the boobs. We got to take a break, though, right?
Okay.
All right. Hang tight. 34D. Now we're talking. We'll be back after this.
What's up? LoveLine will be right back.
These are the sounds of today's kids. And these are the voices of today's kids.
Don't underestimate me. I can work harder in school.
Give me a problem that's hard to solve.
Give me tougher work. Give me tougher books. When I solve a tough problem, I'm on top of the world.
Surprised? Don't be. 74% of kids say school should only pass them to the next grade when they've learned what's expected of them.
I'm not afraid to fail.
If I make a mistake, I'll do better next time.
75% of kids say they'd study harder if their schools gave them tougher tests. The fact is, almost all kids want to be challenged in school. So listen to the voices of kids today.
Challenge me.
Challenge me. Challenge me.
Do your part. Support higher academic achievement in your state and challenge our schools to challenge our kids. For a free booklet, call 1-800-38-BE-SMART. A message from the Ad Council and the Education Excellence Partnership.
Taking all that work home?
No, this is my own stuff. I've got a date with a financial planner.
You're only 25. Why are you planning for retirement already?
Hey, I want to be able to choose when I retire and know that I'll be financially secure when I do.
I've heard lots of people call themselves financial planners, but aren't they really trying to get you to invest in their favorite fund? Like they're selling size 20 shoes so everyone gets a hello Bigfoot.
Half this stuff is my bank statements, company insurance policies, tax returns. The planner's going to know a lot about me before recommending anything. The rest is background information I've collected on her and 2 other planners. If she passes tonight's round, she gets my papers.
Securing your financial future is important. You have a right to expect financial advice that's competent, ethical, and based on your needs. To verify that a planner is certified, call toll-free 888-CFP-MARK. A public service of the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards.
Hey, driving fans! It may have happened to you. You may have heard the roar of the rumble strips, the blast of car and truck horns, and the heart-pounding fear of a near miss. Avoid all the dangerous crash action that comes with falling asleep at the wheel. Experience the amazing power nap. You've never seen power like this before. The Power Nap. Find out what the professional drivers have been doing for years. The Power Nap gives you the energy you need for the road ahead, and it's free. Whether you're driving to the shore with your family, to another city to meet a client, to school across the state, or anywhere there's action. The Power Nap is your ticket to revitalization. Experience the Power Nap at a rest stop near you. Just pull in, find a safe, well-lighted spot to park, turn off the key, and close your eyes. In just 20 to 30 minutes, you'll have the energy you need to drive safely for miles. So don't push it, park it, and feel the power of the Power Nap. A wake-up call to all drivers from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Association.
It's nearly 6 a.m. and we're at a rest stop talking to travelers. Excuse me?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of circadian rhythms?
It's like a Latin band, right?
Not quite. Do you know what circadian rhythms are?
It's when the stars all align and their energy creates...
No. How about you, sir? Huh? Circadian rhythms. Exactly. Circadian rhythms tell your body when it should be sleeping as well as when it should be awake. Huh? Circadian rhythms are part of our body's internal controls, a kind of built-in clock that tells us when to wake up and when to go to sleep each day. Imagine the danger that comes when we try to drive when our body thinks we should be sleeping, especially at night, early morning, and for many people, mid-afternoon. You really should try to avoid driving during your body's downtimes. If you have to drive when you'd normally be sleeping and you find yourself getting drowsy, stop for a refreshing 20 to 30-minute nap. Now what would you say when I say circadian rhythms?
I'd say don't push it, park it.
Right. A wake-up call from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Associations.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Dennis Miller Live, a new millennium with presidential probes, celebrity scandals, social deviance, and Dennis Miller rants.
Automobiles for you, automobiles for me, automobiles for America, automobiles for all of mankind. Thank you. And now back to the Dennis Miller Ford Automotive Variety Hour.
Join Dennis for all new live editions filled with his scathing perspective, razor-sharp wit, and celebrity guests. Dennis Miller Live, Friday nights at 11:30, only on HBO.
Let's take a ride.
Yeah, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Oh, a little lower. Drew.
That's your gas.
Oh, is that? No, I swear my back is killing. What is it when you got the lower back pain, but it's off? It's quite a bit off to one side. It's not.
Stand up, show me where.
Not in the middle. All right.
Well, it's supposed to go to the side.
Oh, it is? Good. Yeah, just like right there.
That may be sacroiliitis.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, come here.
Sack problems?
Yeah.
Really? That is where I've been paining myself all day, right there.
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah, right in there.
It
Yeah.
could be sacroiliitis, but it also could be some referred pain from your back.
Nah, I just was screwing around the house all day yesterday. All right, where the hell are we? Oh, yeah, it says phone number 1-800-LOVE-1. I just stood up and Drew pushed on my back, by the way. 1-800-LOVE-191.
And by the way, my neck is still screwed up from hitting a heavy bag with you in October.
Oh, really?
Is that pathetic? That is truly lame.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone gets sore doing that but me. But if I walk down a flight of stairs, I get sore. Lindsay?
Uh-huh.
All right, so 18.
Yes.
34D.
Mm-hmm.
Nice rack.
You say you're coming in at 130?
Mm-hmm.
You think it might be more around 140?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No.
All right. 5'6"?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a little bit shorter than that.
Uh-huh. But 130, okay. Because size 7'8" is not petite, is it?
Huh?
All right. So you want to get a breast reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're only 18.
Yes.
Because your back is hurting you.
Yeah, and it's just really uncomfortable, and my back has been giving me a lot of problems lately.
Right.
Your low back?
Shoulders more of.
Okay.
My shoulders just really slump, and it hurts more to kind of sit
All right. Well,
straight up.
That's the deal with needing breast reduction for that kind of symptom.
Mhm.
But why don't you want to tell your family?
I don't know. I just don't. They know I've had back problems, but they have never really related it to this. And
What if you went in, had somebody go in with you to see the doctor, discuss with the doctor the probability that it's from your breasts,
Mhm.
and let the sort of discussion flow from there? Let the doctor present the options.
Yeah, I would probably feel more comfortable just taking a friend with me.
But your parents, whose insurance are going to be using?
It would be under my parents, but I
Okay.
would wait until it's under mine. Through work, I get insurance.
Okay, well, you
Yeah.
do as you please.
It breaks my heart, but all right, Lindsay.
Mm.
All right?
Just more out of, I think, embarrassment, I guess.
Oh.
There's really nothing there to be embarrassed about, but
Yeah. What's up with your parents?
Nothing. I mean, we're really close, but
Oh,
I
okay.
just this would be something kind of
All right.
embarrassing.
Okay.
All right, but if you're really close, this is a legitimate procedure.
Yeah. He's 18. They shouldn't have gotten used
all
to it
right.
yet.
It's not like you're getting a clit ring or something. You need him to come in and sign off on it. All right, baby. Nice laugh. I can see why they... All right. Hey, Lindsay?
Uh-huh.
All right, you're good.
Okay.
All right, go in and get a consultation, but don't do anything too hasty.
Okay.
All right, baby.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Send a picture. All right, let's keep moving and talk to Cheryl. Cheryl's 14. Cheryl?
Hi.
Hey.
Dad, could you leave the room?
Uh-oh. I feel like I'm going to get into trouble.
Uh-uh.
Do you get that? When someone's dad's in the room, it's like, oh, boy. Like I'm 15 and calling her from the tree house or something?
Yeah.
All right, what's going on in the background there? Local news?
Yeah.
Well, don't have them turn that down. Let her.
Watching TV.
The trailer's not that big.
I gotta turn it off. Hold on.
Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. I understand some confusion there.
All right, hi.
Hey, you know what's funny? When you travel a lot and you turn on the local news, I always look at it and go, it's not the real news. You know, it doesn't feel real.
Right.
It feels like, when you're watching a movie and there's a news
Right.
segment in it.
Yes.
They got a guy that looks just like a newscaster and a chick of sort of unknown yet suspect nationality sitting there. And I always wonder, it just always feels like I'm watching a movie. And so therefore I don't believe the news. And then they start talking about, they'll go, there was a shooting today at a Pennsauken Mall. And I'll go, I don't know where that is. It doesn't exist. All right, Cheryl, where are you calling from?
Wait.
Washington.
Yep, see?
Whereabouts?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Yep.
And mental note, what's with the obedient dad? Hey, Dad, leave him. I'm talking on the phone.
Yeah, did he scurry right out?
Yeah.
That's a good dad. What's up with you?
Well, I'm clinical depressant. Dad, please leave.
Oh.
Come here and give me a hug.
I could, turn it off for you.
That's more like it. And by the way, if he leaves, he's going to be sitting right outside the door listening.
Be nice to your dad, would you?
Are you going to go upstairs? Bye. Okay.
Are you going to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Well, that's a timeout right there.
You bust your ass all day. You put a roof over his head. You put food in his mouth, and he repays you with this kind of sass? Son of a bitch.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
well, he's
Jesus.
listening outside the door, so don't worry.
All right.
Okay, I'm clinical depressant, and I take Paxil.
Okay.
And I forgot to take it for a couple of days, and I've been getting really dizzy.
Oh, he has awful Paxil withdrawal.
Yeah.
And dizziness is the experience people have. You've got to take that medicine.
Yeah, it's really bothering me, and I can't walk.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like. Paxil is a good medication for certain things, but I've always prescribed with great concern because the withdrawal is very uncomfortable.
Well, didn't your doctor tell you couldn't get off the stuff like that?
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't work. I'm not feeling any change. I'm always unhappy.
Well, you made a different medication, but you got to come off very slowly. At least go down to 10 milligrams first.
All right. I'm on 40 right now.
Then go down to 20. Stopping 40 is a pretty big drop.
All right.
All right.
Okay. And then my other question is, I'm bisexual, and there's my girlfriend that I was going out with for about 2 months. She killed herself. She slit her wrists, and it was really sudden because her and me were really happy, and I don't think I'm bisexual anymore. I mean, I'm completely turned off to girls. I can't stand to be around them, and I don't even want to be friends with them barely anymore, and I don't know what to do.
Well, it's understandable after having a huge loss like that you'd have a change in your feelings or ability to tolerate being around people that remind you of that girlfriend. But look, all we know here, Cheryl, is that you are very confused.
Yeah.
You don't know what you are. And you're 14. Why don't you just be nothing for a little while? Why don't you be a kid?
But that's the whole thing. For a while I thought I was a lesbian, and now I don't like either one. And
All right, that's not a bad place for you right now.
Yes, just be in that asexuality purgatory, that androgynous eunuch purgatory that Drew resides in.
Yes.
For a few years.
It's not so bad.
Listen, you're 14, baby. Drew, what the hell were you doing at 14? You know what I mean? Or were you making declarations about your sexual proclivity?
Are you kidding?
No, I was 14. I sat down. I took a good long look down the road, and I thought, I'm not going to. The Poontang path is thousands of miles down this road.
New band.
I do not run into the Poontang cross section for many, many, many miles. So I'm just going to look at the ground and walk. I mean, I mean, here's what I want to say, and forgive me for sounding old-fashioned, but we talk to people all night long, 13, 14, 15 years old. They want to know about threesomes. They want to know about anal sex. They're bisexual. They're gay. There's a lot of questions that need answering this week about their sexuality. And here's the thing. When you're 14, when you're 13, even 15, you're not supposed to have a sexuality. I mean, yeah, you beat off a little bit. Sure, you got a picture of 98 degrees up in your bedroom to look at and fantasize about at night if you're some young girl or whatever. But that's kind of it. Whether you're lesbian or not, we'll figure. You got years to figure. I mean, you might as well pick out a major for college while you're picking out a sexuality at 14.
Right. That's right.
Just forget it. I know all you women think you're going to be veterinarians, by the way, because you love horses so much. That's my favorite part about reading any bio on a model or playmate or anything like this. Wanted to be a veterinarian. It's what stupid chicks do to make themselves seem smart. Studied to be a veterinarian. It's like, let me translate. Studied to be a veterinarian. Wanted to be a veterinarian in the 7th grade and attended the 7th grade. You know what I mean? Therefore, through sort of process of elimination, because you have to complete the 7th grade in order to move on to become a veterinarian, was training to be a veterinarian in the 7th grade. The fact that she dropped out of 10th grade of high school is neither here nor there. So
that drives me crazy about the ones that are being physicians too.
Yeah.
Remember, was it Robin Givens?
It drives Drew insane.
She's a medical student, freshman chemistry, college. Was it?
Junior college freshman.
No,
chemistry.
it was Stanford, but it's chemistry.
Drives Drew insane because every third supermodel we have on the TV show on her bio says was pre-med. Listen, I was pre-med before I started cleaning carpets.
I was pre-astronaut.
Yeah, I was pre-pirate, pre-med, and professional football player.
Yeah.
I've been pre-everything in my life. All right. Now I'm just a little premature. Let's talk to Elise. Elise?
I'm here.
You're 21. What's up?
I'm going to try and make this as simple as possible. A couple of years ago, I met my boyfriend, and we had a great relationship. I got HPV. And
you got the warts?
I didn't know I had it. At first, I went for an annual, and they said that I had precancer cells. And
how do you know this came from him?
Well, we don't know where it came from.
So you might have got it from somebody else first.
Right.
So you may have given it to him.
Probably did.
Okay.
All right.
Because I went to Planned Parenthood. I did the whole, going and having cryo and all of that. And then, much later, they found out I had HPV. So they've treated it all. It's all pretty much under wraps. But in the whole process of that, a lot went wrong. We moved in together. Our house burned down to the ground in the middle of the night. We moved out of there. We lost everything. And he started drinking a lot. In the last year, it burned down May 1st of last year. And in the last year, he's probably put on 45 or 50 pounds. And he's working 70 hours a week. So he's extremely stressed out. Our sex life is, out of all that stuff, our sex life is the reason I'm calling.
All right.
When we got together, we had an incredible sex life.
Yeah.
Now, it's maybe once a week, and
You're getting close to the national average there, by the way.
Oh, God.
Yeah, add 3 days to that. You're in there.
But he's very sensitive about it because he's developed a problem with his stamina, and I
I don't know why that's funny to me.
Well, I put that to the weight problem. I don't know what it is, but I mean, sex now lasts about a minute to a minute and a half. And he says he's really tender to the touch afterwards. Like, there's not going to be any, afterplay or whatever. That's it. We're rolling.
Well, now, hold on there. You get a minute and a half a week. What are you complaining about?
You're killing me. This is not funny.
Wow. I wish I could do that minute thing. That'd be great. Yeah. All right.
So it could be is he on a medication?
No, and I've talked to him about getting counseling because it's been such a stressful past year.
What's he do for a living?
He manages an auto parts store.
Ooh.
What's that mean? That's not bad.
No?
No,
It's
fine.
not. I mean, it's not stressful in the sense if you look at it, but he stresses out about everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, but you get 30% off alternators.
So he's depressed and overwhelmed and alcoholic.
I don't know whether to call him an alcoholic or not. We've fought. The only thing that we've ever fought about is his alcohol problem. So I would tend to call him one, but he says he's not, which is typical of an alcoholic.
Alcoholism means a continued progressive relationship with alcohol in spite of consequence. And one of the areas of consequence would be relationship.
All right.
So there you go.
Wow. Hey, Elise?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 21. You seem like you've seen a lot in your 21 years.
I feel pretty grown up.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I still feel like a kid, and I don't want to be dealing with
Well,
that.
listen, tell him you guys got to get, or he's got to get into some counseling, otherwise it's over.
Got to go. Maybe, why don't you just, I'll tell you what. First of all, let me ask you this. Does he's got a mom or dad as an alcoholic?
I don't believe so.
Grandparents?
I've never known them to be alcoholics, but he has relatives. All of his uncles
All right.
and aunts have drinking.
All right, there you go. Okay. So he's got the family history. He's got all the features of it. That's it. That's the disease. So what you need to do is go to Al-Anon. You go to Al-Anon, you start working the steps, you get a sponsor, you go regularly. That has the highest probability, believe it or not, of actually getting his attention and causing him to make change. Because what will happen is you'll start growing in the Al-Anon recovery process, and it's actually quite enjoyable. And as a result of that, he will get scared. He'll see you sort of growing away from him, and he will realize he has to change because you're already on your way out. Not leaving, but you're just sort of growing away. And believe me, alcoholics frequently that gets them.
All right, and listen, ladies. Unfortunately, you are the foreman, you are the principals, you are the camp counselors of relationships, because guys will keep packing on the weight, keep down in the booze. You'll go from a minute and a half of sex a week to a minute and a half of sex a month. He'll just keep spiraling down. He'll not want to talk about it, and he'll just keep pushing you out. And that's what guys do in relationships, especially young guys. You're the ones who have to create some consequences and bring them to bear, because otherwise we won't do it. Guys inherently do not want to fix relationships or discuss them or go to counseling. It's just it's a gene that guys have, and it's even stronger when you're 22, 23 years old.
It's the same gene that makes them roam and whatnot. Is that I got to withdraw. I got to be by myself. I'm irritable.
Yeah, you start calling the guy out, and now he stops talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Starts avoiding you. But listen, girls, you got to do that. Sorry, it's your job. We're just not that interested. No, it's not that we're not interested. We just can't.
We're lame, yeah.
Well, listen, we no sooner can do that than we can breastfeed.
Yeah.
There's just certain things you got to do that you're better at than us. And, there's some noise in the night. We'll get up and go check it out. Other than that, you do everything. That's it in relationships. Justin?
Yeah?
You're 14.
Yeah.
What's up?
I get really, really bad headaches ever since I was like 8 years old, where the light just kills me, and the sound.
Yeah.
And like I see these it kind of sounds weird, but I see these like floating things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are they bright? Are they bright?
Oh yeah. They're kind of clear and see through.
Right. That's a migraine. That's a true migraine you're talking about.
Long snake, and then sometimes I see like flickering spots.
Well, these are true migraines, and there is excellent treatment out there for migraines.
Well, I've never been to a doctor or nothing.
Your mom have migraines?
Yeah, my mom does. My mom did until she moved out when I was 8.
It tends to be family history. But, boy, Justin, I wish you could get some care, because the migraine medicines that are out there are extremely effective.
Yeah, see, I take like 4 Advil every day before I go to school, and then when I get home from school, I usually take 2 more. I've been doing that for like the last 2 years.
That is not good for you.
It isn't?
No.
Why not?
It's bad for his stomach, bad for his kidneys.
Hey, where'd your mom go when you were 8?
Well, my dad, she was an alcoholic,
Mm-hmm.
and my dad, she was an alcoholic for 4 years before before my dad and her got divorced.
Yeah.
And then she moved to Lakeside, California, and I still lived in Arizona, in Lake Havasu City, as a matter of fact.
Hey!
Yeah.
I want to give a shout-out to all my peeps over there.
And
Are you there now?
No, right now I'm in Lakeside.
Right. You like to live around the water.
Do you know where Castaway Drive is?
Copper Canyon, jump off the cliffs, ride on the boat every day.
Justin, you know where Castaway Drive is?
Is that over by like Jamaica and all that?
Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know Havasu that well. I was just there once and I was drunk.
Yeah, I lived there for like 4 years.
All right. So anyway, you got to get some help. You got to get some treatment.
You're with your mom now, right?
No, I live with my dad.
All right. Can you tell your dad about? Well, I'm sure he knows about these migraines.
Wait, didn't you say your mom moved to Lakeside?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you're in Lakeside now?
Yeah, but I stayed in Arizona, and then she like moved to Texas, then I moved from Arizona to Hawaii, then I moved from Hawaii to California.
Well, that clarified things.
There you go.
Who are you with right now?
My dad.
All right.
Okay. Can you tell your dad about this and ask to see a doctor?
I have like mad times, and he always, and like my stepmom's like a nurse, and she always tells me like we always are supposed to go and supposed to go and supposed to go, but we never end up going.
Well, you gotta go.
Tell her Dr. Drew said you gotta go.
Hey, these things about the real true migraines can actually restrict the blood supply to the brain and cause small strokes.
Well,
I mean, it needs to be treated.
Small strokes is something I'm going to do when I get home tonight, by the way.
Small ones, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah,
yeah.
I said small.
Short. Okay.
Yeah. You have to. You got to deal with this, and there's all kinds of medications that are out there now.
Oh, the things that prevent them from coming on, the things to abort them once they start.
Never been a better time to be alive and have migraines than than now, right?
Hey, some of these things like the Maxalt and the Zomig, and these are good medicines.
Yeah. Didn't one of our producers from Stone Stanley inject himself and stuff? He has migraines, right?
Yeah.
David?
I think he's using.
Heroin.
Imitrex,
That's right.
Imitrex.
No, he said he rubs coke on his forehead.
Imitrex.
That's right. Crystal?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
Every time my best friend gets a boyfriend,
Yeah.
I like him, and I don't know if this is, like, normal or what, and I don't want to do it, but I can't help it.
All right, well, stop. It's you're not being a good friend. Find your own guy.
Like, I don't tell her that, I know, but it's, like, it makes me mad.
Well, do you ever get together with these guys?
No.
All right.
I never tell them. I just, like,
Yeah.
weird.
It's a typical thing.
Yeah. Not so abnormal.
So, like, nothing's wrong?
No, just if you act on it, something's wrong. But if you just have those sorts of feelings, it's all right.
You know what's interesting about life? When you're young, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hey, I remember even up until like early 20s, frequently being attracted to and being enamored with my friends' girlfriends. My friends were popular, good-looking guys who had a way with the ladies, even if they didn't have much money in their wallet or anything, drive a nice car or anything. Still managed to get some very beautiful girlfriends who were nice and everything. Always was attracted to them, and I think everyone is this way in high school and stuff. Later on in life, you learn to hate your your friends' partners. You really do. Now I hate all my friends' wives. It's like it's so sad and evil, but it's so true. It's not across the board. I'll leave a little hope out there for if any of them are listening. But my point is, no, they hate me too. The point is I used to love all my friends' girlfriends. Now I wish all their wives would go away somewhere and we could all live together. Drew, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. How does that happen?
When you're 15, the only girls you are close enough to touch are the other guy's girlfriends.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no one in the vicinity with you.
Anyone
in the same room with you.
Right. It's the same reason your neighbor's magically your best friend.
Right.
It's is it just an amazing coincidence that everyone's best friend moves in next door across the street, or is it that you don't have a car? Think about that. All right, we'll be back.
Let's have some more fun.
Okay, let's do it. Call LoveLine 1-800-LOVE-191.
LoveLine will be right back.
Well, here's how it's sampled.
A Chinese philosopher once said, "Do not use a hatchet to remove a fly from a friend's forehead." Interesting quote, but not the most interesting quote you'll hear today. Not if you call Geico Direct for a quote on your car insurance. Got 15 minutes? Call Geico at 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO. You could cut your car insurance rate by 15% or more without wielding a hatchet. Geico Direct, the sensible alternative.
Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me.
There may be bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me.
Avon Skin So Soft Bug Guard Plus keeps the bugs off and the sun away. Vitamin E and aloe are good for skin. DEET-free formula's bad for bugs.
Oh, there ain't no ticks on me. There may be ticks on some of you chicks, but there ain't no ticks on me.
For skin so soft, talk to your Avon representative or 1-800-4AVON.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice.
You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases.
Use a condom.
Every partner.
Every time.
We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out.
Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick?
No, it's out. We don't have to... Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire, clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta.
Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad!
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
Okay, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Caroli. Is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Hit. Lit in here tomorrow night, and Stone Temple Pilots in here on Wednesday night. Let's get back to the phones and speak to Maria. Maria?
Yeah.
You're 27?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Well, I wanted to know what would happen if you missed taking 2 birth control pills. I missed Friday and Saturday.
Double up for 2 days after that.
And, yeah, that's what I went away, so I thought I packed them. So when I came back on Sunday, I took both of them, and then I woke up in the morning and I took another one. What would happen if you take 2? Nothing, no side effects.
You get nauseated sometimes, but you should take 2 on Sunday and then 2 on Monday. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
All right, and then you need to use another means of birth control for the remainder of the month, because if you're not taking the pill the way it was exactly meant to be taken, it doesn't necessarily work. That's nice.
Yeah. Justin?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You're 18.
Yeah, I am.
What's up?
I've been at work, and I work in
the mall, and I work at a clothing store.
Yeah.
And I started stealing stuff like 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
What'd you steal?
Just clothes and stuff. Cause like I asked my boss for a raise, and he wouldn't give me one, you know.
Oh, that's what it
And I kind of wanted to get back at him, you know, cause I was working for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
What are you making an hour?
minimum wage, $5.75.
Is that $5.75?
Yeah, it's $5.75.
All right.
And you know, like, then I started telling my friends, like my best friend Fetty and them, and like, then I tried to start pleasing them. But today I got caught.
Uh-oh.
Like, I threw all the stuff in the trash bag, and then I threw it outside, you know. And my boss went outside, got the bag, brought it back in, and when I walked back in, you know, all my coworkers and stuff were just standing there, like, you know, looking down at me and stuff, and you know.
Yeah.
And like this has been like a chronic problem, you know. I started doing it every day, and it's like, damn.
So he knows it's been you now?
It was me, but he knows that I just did it today.
But I understand
I don't
why
understand
you,
the chronic
yeah,
problem
why did you
part.
bring that up?
Because it kind of was a habit to do it. Like every day that I
So
was.
you mean you're not going to be able to stop?
No. I can stop. I mean.
Why do you bring up in the context of getting caught? Why was your next thought, I've been doing this chronically?
Like because I have. Because
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let me talk to the lad. Justin?
Yeah, what's up?
Is this the first job you've stolen from?
No.
You've done it in other jobs?
Yeah.
Every job?
Not everyone, but.
Well, not when you worked at the douche factory for one summer. But I mean, but most jobs you steal from.
Fertilizer farm, yeah.
Right. So you didn't have the plastic sewn into the inside of the pant pockets. You could steal the douche, but you do have a problem stealing, and it's not just this job.
Yeah.
So you'd like to stop.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Do you think you're a klepto?
I don't know.
Do you just steal at work, or do you steal from your friends? You steal from other places?
No, not that bad. I mean, just like from work and stuff.
All right.
He just hates the man.
Yeah.
Well, stop stealing because it's going to follow you around. And also, furthermore, though, get a job you like and that you're proud of and that you feel comfortable about and that you don't want to steal.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
There's something maybe more physical, something, you know, where you can, something where it's not.
Yeah, listen, it's not man's work to be putting price tags on sweaters. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to be out in the sun with a pickaxe. You know what I mean?
And a chain around your ankle?
Make it like a railroad or something.
Yeah, I get
We need to build some railroads.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
You know what I'm going to do when I'm in charge? I'm going to build a railroad. It's going to be one big circle. It's not going to go anywhere.
Interlock, a circle swirling in.
Yeah, it's going to look like one of those things you stare at to be hypnotized. It's just going to be. It's going to look like one of those cinnamon bun rolls. It's going to start in the middle. And it's going to keep spiraling out, and it's going to go nowhere. I'm never going to put a train on, but I'm going to put every hoodlum, every troublemaker, and every guy that needs a little energy to blow off on it. About 12 hours out in the sun every day. That's what I'm going to do. Railroad down.
You know, you could just do a big circle and have two crews, one that tears up the track and one that lays it down.
Yeah, following, going the opposite direction. Or, following behind. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, Anderson, what do you got going there? You pointing at something?
I was just saying that was good of Drew to think that. And then when they meet each other, they could kill each other.
No, falling behind.
No, they'll fall behind and tear the tracks up. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You go that way, I go this way, but that's too productive. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm going to do when I'm in charge. Jake?
Hi.
You're 17.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I was fingering my girlfriend one night, and the day after, while she was at work, she said that she had to, go to the bathroom, every 5 minutes or so.
You gave her a urinary tract infection.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You smash around down there, you push bacteria into the urethra, and
right.
That's how they get infections. And she needs to see a doctor, get an antibiotic right away.
Okay.
You can get up into her kidneys. It's going to be a big mess if she doesn't get it treated. But it's a very common thing, and it happens all the time.
All right.
All right. Hey, is there any fingering technique that doesn't do that, Drew?
Yeah.
Where's that urethra?
It's kind of inside, so you don't have to smash around in there. That's not doing much for your friend.
Your friend,
your woman friend.
Mr. Vagina?
Yeah, Mr. Vagina. Let's get the book out. Where's
It'd
the book?
be
Get the book out.
Miss Vagina?
Where's the book?
Oh, you know I don't like looking at that book, Drew.
I
Just
know.
tell
That's
me
why I
where
like bringing it out.
Tell me, Ann, where's your urethra? You got one, right? Yeah. Well, no. What I'm saying is here's the vagina. Then at the top, near the top, isn't the clitoris around the top area?
Yeah, that's the top.
Okay,
Like
that's
sort of the point.
Yeah. Well, it's not right in that part, but it's down a little bit, isn't it?
No.
Right there.
Yeah.
And right all the way up.
And I've told you that 1,000 times, and you
No,
fight it
no,
every time.
no,
Give me
it's
the
not
Give me
all
the
the way up.
Give me the
God
magazine.
Damn you! Where is that thing?
Yeah, it is. It's right underneath the clitoris.
Oh, yeah. All right, wait a minute. I still don't think that. What the? How much crap can they pile on this? Is this it?
Yeah, it's having.
Jesus
Come on.
Christ! There's
Come on.
60 pounds worth of junk on this thing. All right, open that thing up and don't let me look at it because it ruins the sexual fantasy for me, seeing all the working parts inside a woman. But the urethra is below the clitoris. Oh, no. Here it goes again.
Listen, this is the point. There it is.
That's the clitoris?
Yes.
All right, but I would argue that the vagina it still keeps going
All right,
up
you
here.
know what? It goes from here to here. That's
yeah.
the whole extent of
It's
it.
just beneath.
But it goes
yeah,
to
but this is the business end down at the bottom.
Yes. Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
And there's the urethra right here.
That's how far under the under the clitoris would you say that is? Half an inch?
Centimeter? A couple centimeters?
Yeah, I deal in millimeters and inches. Which one? You say it's half an inch?
Yeah.
And would you say
half an inch on this picture, right?
Well, no, that's more like a quarter inch there.
Right,
what scale is this vagina? Would you say that's
half scale?
Probably true to life. No?
Half scale.
Half scale.
Half scale vagina? Let's see. What do you think,
Yeah.
Ann? Is that about half scale picture?
Yeah, maybe 3/4.
If
it's about
if
half.
that was full scale, I'd tell you to put a hole in it. I'd go to the bathroom, test it out. All right, so Ann, how far is your urethra underneath your clitoris?
I'd say about 1/4 of an inch.
Quarter inch, but that's a quarter. You know, thickness of a pencil is a quarter inch. That seems a little light, doesn't it? Maybe a little more.
2 pencils.
Couple pencils. 2 fingers plain. Okay. All right. So anyway, what should you do? You should either go underneath it into the into the whole area there,
Yeah.
or go above it where the clitoris is. Right.
Right.
There you go. All right. See, I'm learning. I'll find my way around that. James?
Yes.
What's up?
Last week I found a lump in my left testicle, and I was wondering, the only thing I've ever heard that be is cancer.
No, it can be hernias, cysts, also
Okay.
veins, all sorts of stuff can get going in there.
Okay.
Is it smooth or rubbery?
No, it's it just feels kind of just like a lump, you know.
Is
like,
it smooth?
No, it's like it feels like it pops up like probably about the size of or half the size of a pencil eraser.
Is it smooth?
I would guess so, yeah.
Okay. How many times did I have to ask?
I mean,
well, to be fair to James, you only asked 4 times.
Okay. A cancer will typically feel like a pebble, like real sharp surfaces, a rock, like a rock in there.
Yeah, that's what is like. Well, the rest of the testicle is smooth, and then there's a lump there.
Yeah, but the lump, it can be firm, but if it has a smooth surface to it, it usually is nothing to worry about. But you got to get an ultrasound. You got to have a doctor look at it.
Okay, well, so if it is, will they have to do surgery and have it removed?
If it is, that's the usual approach. As you know, Tom Green, I was involved in that whole Tom Green thing. I don't know if you're aware of that.
You were?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And
what were you involved with?
Getting him to the right urologist. And,
was he not at the right guy before?
He was not the best guy. Yeah.
What was the story with Tom Green? I know he had a testicle removed recently.
Yeah.
What was the situation?
He just found cancer. He was following your advice to do regular self-examinations.
Yeah.
And came upon this thing, and pow, that was it.
And what'd they do?
Take a testy out and then do a dissection of the lymph nodes in there too.
So they cut him up pretty high up?
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. He's okay now?
Yeah.
And what were you doing?
Just telling him where to go.
His manager is our manager. That's where the connection came in. All right. And poor Howard, he saw his cash register heading in the back of an ambulance. He got in that Lexus and started following it. he's not listening. He's gonna kill me.
Every time you go out into the boxing ring, he thinks that too.
Oh, please.
That's your cash register, right?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
That's right. That's my face. That's the cash register. Yeah. All right, we're going to speak to Tiffany before we go to break. Tiffany?
Hi.
You're 19.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm pregnant.
Fantastic.
No.
No.
I'm going to get an abortion.
Great
But
news.
my boyfriend's in jail right now, and I don't want to tell him that I'm pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know whether to tell him at all that I'm going to get the abortion.
Well,
what's he in jail for?
Assault.
Oh, boy.
He stole salt?
No, assault.
I see. And that's not as bad. And who did he assault?
Some guys.
Oh, I see. Why did he do that?
I don't know. I don't know, just fighting.
I see. And the fact that he's in jail for fighting probably means he's done some fighting before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you hooked up with a guy like that?
I don't know. I don't know. I love him.
Well, what's not to love?
Ooh.
Scares me when a woman laughs like Arnold
Professor Fate
from Happy Days. You know,
Oh,
bah, bah. All right, baby. You have any other kids?
No.
That's good times. And when's he out of the jug?
Thursday.
Thursday. All right. You guys will be reunited, and you'll be pregnant again in no time. Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I work for an airline.
Uh-oh.
What do you do for them?
Pilot.
Reservation.
Okay. Hey, Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
Get that abortion.
Mm-hmm.
And don't tell him about it. And he doesn't care anyway.
Okay.
There's my advice. How old is he?
27.
27. Still getting into trouble, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a great sign, by the way.
I know.
Guys, they have a little extra energy sometimes, a little steam to blow off. 19, 20, a lot of testosterone pumping. 27 going to the cooler for a week because of more
lifestyle.
brawling.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah,
it's a commitment.
Yeah, you're kind of saying I'm in this for the long haul.
What airline do you work for?
Which airline?
Yeah.
Continental.
Oh.
Yeah, just flew Continental.
Oh,
I hear good things about it.
Yeah, it was good.
God, I was in Alaska last week, and oh my God.
You flew Alaska?
The plane's over the ticket booth. Oh my God, that's what I was going to yell at her about.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tiffany?
Uh-huh.
Sorry you don't work for Alaska. Drew can't yell at you.
Okay.
All right, baby. You sure you don't want to go out with a guy who's not a felon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking for somebody new.
All right.
Oh, you're looking for someone new?
Yep.
Get on the pill, too, while you're at it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, baby.
All right, thanks.
Take care.
God bless you. I don't know why this popped in my head, and I just got to say before we go to break, but I never get tired of being insulted and outraged when I hear the stories of guys like Ted Bundy siring children in prison. More than one, if memory serves. Ted Bundy. Ted effing Bundy. Ted Bundy, who would put his arm in a fake cast, hover around, spring break in Florida, lure 16, 17-year-old girls away, and basically torture them, rape them, and kill them, and did not focus on, 40-year-old prostitutes working the red light district. 16, 15, 14-year-old girls, torture them, rape them, kill them, and did this. They don't even know how many of these women he got to, but it was certainly in the 30s, at least in the 30s. And while he was in prison, he was incarcerated for at least 10 years before he finally got fried, which was the good news. Got himself married, had himself some conjugal visits, and has himself, I think he has a 19-year-old daughter now. When as a society do we think it's okay? I mean, when can we finally say at a certain point, hey, you're not getting laid. You've raped, tortured, and killed too many teenagers. The line is 25. You did 37. Sorry. You can't bang your way in prison while you're waiting to hit the chair, Ted. Is that okay? Is it all right to have those kind of laws? Do you know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
Why does Tex Watkins, one of the Manson family members, have a handful of kids he sired from prison? Do we want guys that are in prison having kids? Serial killers, mass murderers? I mean, how bizarre is that? But here's the real beauty. No guest house above my garage. That cannot be done. It's a mathematical impossibility that the government let me, at my own expense, great expense, erect a building on top of a piece of property that I own.
To whatever specification they require.
To whatever specification they require. That, we cannot live in that kind of anarchy. But if Ted Bundy wants to get his goddamn rocks off while he's behind bars, that's nobody's business but his own. And imagine being the parents of one of those 16-year-old children that was raped and tortured by this animal, knowing that he's bumping pubes behind bars, that we brought a woman in and let him have his few minutes with her in the trailer after he got done destroying your life. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is that? Why aren't more people outraged by that? How does that work, and why can't we say no? And why do we have to have laws that are so sweeping? It's like, well, if the guy who's behind bars for selling a dime bag of weed at a Grateful Dead concert gets to get married, then Ted Bundy. Why is that? Why can't we say, no, if you're on death row and you're serial rapist and killer, we'll make an exception. You cannot get married. The guy who sold the acid at the concert, he can get married if he wants. What's wrong with that law? Why is everyone? Why does that work? And why would the system fall apart if we made that distinction? Oh, you people better pray I get in charge soon around here. We'll be back.
Yo, LoveLine will be right back, homie.
This is a story about American heroes. They changed quite a few lives last year. Jorge Vasquez put out fires, but no, he's not a firefighter. Philip Dale discovered several new stars. Oh, he's not an astronomer. And Elaine Capobianco, she saved a child from drowning, but she's not a lifeguard. They're teachers, but to the kids they've reached, they're heroes.
I'm a teacher. The children are the heroes.
We're not just teaching subject matter, we're teaching human beings.
I am tough as nails, but they know that I love them.
I mean, we've got a legacy that follows behind us forever.
Teachers have the power to make an impact on our future. California will need about 250,000 more of them in the next 10 years. Reach for that power. Teach. Call 1-888-CAL-TEACH now. A public service message brought to you by CalTeach, the Ad Council, and this station.
Okay, so I'm a teenager, right? And everyone's so quick to judge me. On the outside, I may look like... But on the inside, I'm all... Just because I look like... doesn't mean I act that way. In fact, I'm actually involved in crime prevention. That sounds more like this. It's really a great way to convince adults that while you may be looking, you're really thinking.
Call 1-800-722-TEENS to find out how to make your community a safer place for everyone. Get involved, get the number, and call 1-800-722-TEENS. A public service message from the Crime Prevention Coalition of America, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the Ad Council.
Evening, folks. I'm Vince.
And I'm Larry. We're the crash test dummies.
We'd like to entertain you with a little song. Only one thing.
We can't sing, but we're here with someone who can, with a song for the little ones. Ray?
Mr. Charles?
On the big highway of life, there's only one safe place for kids.
Backseat, baby.
The front seat's not the place to drop out.
Baby.
Put that booties in the backseat.
Backseat, baby.
Airbags and kids should never meet. I'm here to remind you to put them behind you.
Raymundo, do you mind if we try?
Oh, let me hear it.
Backseat, baby, better buckled in the back.
Backseat, baby.
Baby faces stay intact.
Larry, yo, Larry, maybe you should keep your day job.
Ow, that hurts.
Not as much as our day job. Backseat,
You
baby.
stay alive even when I drive.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Dear Jim, I just wanted to tell you the things I love so much about you. Like your pasty white belly and how it fits in those tight shirts that my friends think you shouldn't be wearing. I love how you do that thing where you mash 4 slices of bread into a massive ball of dough and stuff it in your mouth. That's so adorable. And what about when you tell those same jokes from reruns that you've seen over and over again? They make me laugh every single time. Other guys play sports or go running or do something outside, but not you. You're different.
Guys, rest assured you will never in your life meet a girl like this.
P.S. I can't wait until we cuddle in front of pro wrestling all day this Saturday. I hear it's a steel cage Texas death match.
Get some exercise. Get up. Get out. A public service message brought to you by the Ad Council and the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports.
Huh?
I'm still hearing about building codes and pencil pushers and
Jesus Christ.
death row inmates. And
Had it up to here with these idiots. Government pencil pushing pussies. Drive me insane. I had a guy, I was just telling Drew, when I built my house a few years ago, I had some inspector telling me I had to enlarge my bathroom door from 28 inches to 32 inches because it was code. And by the way, maybe I don't like fat people. Maybe I want a skinny door in my bathroom. Maybe that's my own goddamn business. Maybe when they pay for the goddamn house, then they can tell me. But he said 32. And because I was a contractor, I knew what the 32 was. That's for wheelchair access. They enlarge all doors to a minimum size of 32 inches so that handicapped folk can make it through in their wheelchairs. I guess Larry Flint could swing by. But what he didn't factor in is there's 86 stairs from the street up to my house.
it would require a crane to put something in your house.
Drew, you've been to my house.
There, I can't make it on 2 feet.
I
won't let my kids climb your stairs.
My grandmother can't come into my house because she's just not strong enough to make it up all of the stairs.
You mean that worked?
Yet I got some pencil dick telling me that I got to knock open my bathroom door for wheelchair access. Told the guy to kiss my ass, and he didn't want to admit it either. I said, why is it 32? He said, that's the code. I said, why is that? He wouldn't tell me. I said, because it's wheelchair, isn't it? Sea-sucker. Drive me nuts, these guys. Jesus Christ. We all need to stand up against these people. Misty?
Yes.
We do.
Good.
I mean, listen, next time you get a ticket for going through a 4-way stop sign at 4 in the morning on some desolate stretch of highway, we need to say, hey, there's no danger. What about the spirit of the law? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why we all just turn over and bite it for everybody? We should fight these things. Greatest day of my life is when I beat that candy-ass jaywalking ticket in the crappy city of Burbank. Greatest day of my life. Burbankians can kiss my hairy ass. I'd like to sue you for wasting my time.
Didn't you get in trouble for talking about the judge on the radio?
I talked about all those pussies on the radio. Listen, if you're going to sit around and bust people for jaywalking inside the crosswalk while the signal's green, you deserve to get your ass chewed out. Drive me nuts.
Misty?
What's up?
Better make it quick before he goes off again.
I was just wondering, my husband thinks I'm weird because I don't want to have sex because I'm 8 months pregnant. Is it okay to have sex?
Are you having any labor?
Just pre-labor.
The false labor, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could feel good on him.
There shouldn't be any problem.
All right. Have fun. There we go. Brent.
Yes.
You got withdrawals from Dexedrine?
Yeah, I have ADD and ADHD, and I wanted to know if there would be any withdrawals from Luvox or Dextrin when I want to try to get off.
Luvox there isn't, but Dextrin, it's stimulates speed, so there can be a little bit of a sort of a drop off from that, but it's usually not too bad.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. One more here. Brian?
Yeah.
You're 21. You just found out that your wife cheated on you while you're in jail.
Yeah.
What were you in jail for?
Contributing to a minor. I bought a 16-year-old pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. Nah, you must have done more than that.
Of course.
What else you do? While you're robbing the liquor store, you threw him a pack of cigarettes?
No, I handed her a pack of cigarettes.
Brian, what else was going on?
You had some priors, though, didn't you, buddy?
Huh?
You had some priors, didn't you?
No.
Nope, you just bought a pack of cigarettes for a kid and you did time.
Yeah, they gave me 20 days in county.
All right.
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Come on. What else did you do? What did they say you did?
I had sex with her and her parents pressed charges.
Okay. All right. So you bought her a pack of cigarettes and you cornholed her. Fine. All right, hey,
How
Brian?
could he have left that out?
I don't know. Now I'm done with it.
Oh, my God.
Well, you weren't in there for the cigarettes, you idiot. You're in there for having sex with a minor. All right, and then his wife cheated on him while he was in jail. Don't have kids. Just don't have kids. All right, we're taking a break.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Remember what college cost in the early 80s?
Tuition?
Yeah, books, typewriter, room and board.
Well, yeah, a bundle.
Was it worth it?
Well, of course. Every penny.
And get this, now it's over twice what you paid.
Well, yeah, but I don't have to worry about my kids' college bills for another 15 years.
Well, if costs keep hiking up and up, you'll be shelling out more in just 1 year for each of your children than you spent on yourself for all 4 years of college.
Ouch! So what do I do?
You better start saving today with U.S. savings bonds. They're easy to buy and afford and are guaranteed safe.
Yeah?
And savings bonds earn a treasury-based rate of interest right from the start.
Wow. Where do I find them?
At most banks. Or ask your employer about the payroll savings plan. But whatever you do, start saving now, or you'll be...
Rooting for a scholarship?
Exactly.
Take stock in America. U.S. savings bonds.
Mommy, can I have a drink of water?
Remember the last time you changed your motor oil? You let it flow down a storm drain. It found its way into our waters. So did that paint you tossed in the garbage, as well as those fertilizers you might have used a few too many of. If you think your actions have no effect on our waters, think again.
Thank you, Mommy.
You can help preserve our waters, not only for your sake, but for hers. Recycle used motor oil, dispose of paint and household toxins properly, practice composting, and use lawn and garden products sensibly. It's a small price to pay to preserve our greatest natural resource, and the reasons for doing so can be just as small.
Good night, Mommy.
Clean water. If we all do a little, we can do a lot. To find out how to help reclaim our waters, call 1-800-504-8484. That's 1-800-504-8484. Brought to you by the Natural Resources Defense Council, the Ad Council, and the EPA.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And now, Vince and Larry, the crash test dummies, with a lullaby.
Crumple, crumple, little car. When you crash, it's au revoir.
If on dumb luck you rely, through the windshield they will fly.
Keep your children off the streets. Put your kids in safety seats.
Crumple, crumple, little car. Don't be dummies like we are. Gee, Vince, I'm kind of sleepy now.
Okay, Larry, just crash anywhere.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids' safety belts. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
McGruff here at the airport with some tips that can help make your traveling safer. Pardon me, sir.
Hey, aren't you,
McGruff, the crime dog.
Yeah, I thought I recognized the pause.
Where do you keep your wallet?
My hip pocket.
Well, look over there at that man at the ticket counter.
So?
The guy behind him in line just bumped him.
Yeah?
And he could have picked his pocket while the man was talking to the ticket agent. Just like someone could have picked yours while you were looking over there.
Oh, gosh.
Put your wallet in your front pants pocket or your briefcase.
Yeah, really, sure.
Another thing, hold on to that laptop computer all the time. Don't put it down. It's too easy for someone to pick it up when you turn your head.
Oh, hey, you're just full of good advice. Thanks, McGruff.
You're welcome. Just remember, keep your wallet in a safe place. Never leave your bags or valuables unattended, even for a minute. Do that and you'll be helping take a bite out of crime. You got it. A public service message from me, McGruff, the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Dad, can me and Olivia and you take me to the zoo?
Kids need dads when they're babies.
Daddy, can I tell you a secret? I think there's a monster under my bed.
When they're little, when they're teens, when they're young adults.
Dad, all my friends stay out till midnight.
But sadly, most kids don't have a dad to rely on.
Dad, I met the most amazing person the other day, and I was just wondering, how did you know that Mom was the one?
Because most dads spend less than 10 minutes a day with their...
Invest in a CD or a mutual fund. And what do you think?
Being a dad is real simple. All it takes is time. And it takes a man to be a dad. Call 1-800-790-DADS for free, helpful information. A message from the National Fatherhood Initiative and the Ad Council.
And another memorable evening comes to a close. Tomorrow night, a good group of guys are coming in here lit. The next night, which will be Wednesday here on the West Coast, Stone Temple Pilots. Be sure to tune into that, and then Busy Phillips on Thursday. So, again, this is Dr. Drew on behalf of Adam Carolla saying mahalo.
Okay. All right. So you bought her pack of cigarettes and you cornhole it.
Well, now.
This has been LoveLine. The stuff expressed on LoveLine is not necessarily the stuff of the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. LoveLine is produced by Ann Wilkins Ingold. Now, please enjoy these birds.